Most men just aren't aware of this, and that is going to be talking about themselves, talking about sports, talking about anything other than trying to get to know the woman. I'm going to explain what a woman feels when you do this, and then I'm going to talk about what you can do instead to increase your chances of getting the girl to like you, hooking up with her, and then eventually having her, fall in love with you and getting into a relationship with her. So before I get into this, I do want to say that if you want my help for free when it comes to understanding women, getting better at pickup, dating, and relationship skills, I've got 2 free downloads for you in the description. Go check those out because those will help you. So I just told you that talking about yourself is the biggest turnoff for women, because in a woman's eyes, when a man talks about himself, what he's doing in a woman's eyes is proving to the woman why she should like him. There are malicious women out there that will only go for guys based off of how much expendable income that he has. So those are, if a woman starts asking you early on what I call materialistic questions, you need to look out for those. But if you start telling a girl on a date, you start, oh yeah, I just bought a brand new Mercedes Benz, which is what I have, but brand new Mercedes Benz E-Class, and I work for myself. I have my own business, and God, I love it so much. I make so much money doing this. I actually thinking about buying a house here pretty soon. When you start talking about that, can you not see? You're sitting here saying, yeah, dude, I'm fucking cool. I'm fucking awesome. But what are you not doing? You're not asking the girl about herself. So if you're on a date with somebody and it's one-on-one, and the whole purpose of a date is to get to know somebody to see if you guys are compatible or not, if you're just talking about yourself and you're not trying to ask the girl about herself, you are never going to figure out anything that you need to know about the girl, and then the girl is going to feel like you are just trying to get in her pants and that she's wasting her time. Talking about sports, for example, a lot of guys watch sports. I don't personally watch sports. I don't care enough. There are those unicorns that girls that are big into sports. So if you find a girl that's into sports, you can get away with having a conversation about sports because that's 2 people that like the same thing. But if you're going on a date with a girl, the whole purpose is to get to know the woman. So what you should do to make the girl feel like you actually care about her and that you actually want to get to know her is start asking her questions, trying to figure out about her. This is why I fucking hate talking to guys. Most men stay very surface level. They talk about themselves, or they just talk about shit that I don't personally fucking care about. Like sports. I don't watch sports. I don't care. This is why I like talking to girls better. And granted, my dad wasn't in my life growing up. I was raised by my mom, so I've naturally understood how women communicate. And it's more like you should ask the girl questions like this: what do you do for work? What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? How long have you been doing it for? Do you have any coworkers that you get along well with? What would you do instead if you could do anything? Why would you do that instead? Well, how come you're doing what you're doing now instead of doing what you said you would want to do instead? Do you see how fucking deep I'm getting with these questions? Then this is going to engage her emotions because she's got to tell you emotional responses. Like, for example, let's say she went to school to be a lawyer, but now she's a bartender. She could say, it's like, oh, you know what, I wanted to do that because I had this passion to want to help people. And you got to pass a bar exam, but fortunately I had life situations come up where I had to move and I just haven't gotten around to taking that exam to get qualified in this state. That's an example of what I mean by an emotional response. Whereas if you ask a dude that, he's just going to say, yeah, well, I moved. I haven't got around to it. See the difference, bro? How fucking boring. This is such an easy video, guys. If you go on a date with a girl, the whole goal is to get her to do 80 to 90% of the talking. All you have to do as a man, and this is difficult for me, I'll be honest with you sometimes, depending on the girl, because I'm very good at talking. I like talking. So if I'm going on a date with a girl that's talking to a brick wall, I'm going to do most of the talking because I feel like I have to keep the conversation going. And that's just not normal for women. A girl that knows how to communicate will naturally want to talk, and women love talking about themselves. So all you got to do is just ask the girl a question, and then when she gives you an answer, ask her questions based on the answers that she gives you. And then every now and then you want to throw some playful jabs, make fun of her, flirt with her, because if you just ask her questions like that, it's going to feel like an interview. So there are other nuances to talking to women, because they act based on how they feel. But the fastest way to turn a girl off is just talking about yourself. Instead, you need to be asking about her. So if you like this video, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have anything you want to add to this video, especially if you're a woman watching this, leave it in the comment section down below. And hey, if you're a guy or, even a girl right now that wants my help when it comes to understanding women or even men, getting better at pickup, dating, and relationships, go ahead, click the link in my description, book a 1-hour coaching call with me. Talk to me about what you're dealing with. Let's work through it. Let me help you. And if you like this video, ladies and gentlemen, check out this one right here. You're going to love that one as well. And guys, I will see you in the next one.